So when loading in a van or a container, as you can see in these photographs, you want to be able to, when you carry your items out to the van, you want to set them down in an orderly fashion. The last thing you want is to be putting boxes and furniture all over the place. It just makes it difficult for the loading crew. So we want you to keep it organized. So if the space is there in the trailer, make sure you put things against the wall in an organized fashion. Keep the same size cartons together. This will make it much easier for the loader to see. And of course, you don't want to be tripping over things. And bringing items that are not needed at the time may just get in the way. But if you're not sure and you're new, don't worry. Just ask the driver what he'll need next. With time and experience, you'll know exactly what the crew leader will need. And in most times, because you're new, your loader will tell you what is needed next for loading. And you know what? A sign of a good helper is visualizing what the loader will need next. So when in the van or container, always pay attention to the space where the loader is loading and see if you can remember something in the residence during your tour that might fit in that space. Every carton is going to have a color tag and a number on it. It will also have an order number, a customer's name, and the contents, and of course the room location, showing where it will go. So always confirm that you have the carton or piece of furniture that belongs to the customer you are delivering. Sometimes in a trailer or a truck you may have more than one customer, so we want to make sure we're delivering the right customer. So always read off the tag number from a carton when going into the home. The customer will acknowledge it on the bingo sheet. Place cartons in an organized fashion in the intended room. So do not put items where you'll have to set up beds or furniture. So hopefully during the tour the customer has shown you where the beds or the furniture is to go, and that's where you will not put the cartons. You'll put them on the opposite side so you don't have to move them again. Because if you put them there, of course, you will have to move them again. So when placing cartons in a room, the markings and tags must be facing out. This is going to make it easier to identify each carton instead of having to lift and turn each one to see what's in the carton or if it's in the correct room. And at the end of the day, if you're missing a carton, it'll be much easier to identify when you have the markings facing out. If it's wrapped furniture, place it where it's to go once you remove the pad, and remember the tag number and say it out to the customer so they can acknowledge it and check it off on the bingo sheet. Be careful when you're removing the pad. Don't just pull it off, because some furniture is more fragile than others, like antiques. And when walking back to get another piece, bring the furniture pad back with you to the truck. Remove all the tape and put it in the trash carton that is typically set up near the truck. Let's keep our work area clean. At the end of the day, remove all your packing material, all your trash, remove your furniture pads, equipment, runners, etc. This is where the crew leader is going to spend a few minutes and walk through with the customer to make sure that everything has been completed to their satisfaction. And this is where the driver or crew leader is going to have the customer sign the documentation and give them a copy. And of course, at the end of the day, it's nice to acknowledge the customer and wish them a happy time in their new residence and say goodbye to the customer. So, how did you survive your first day in the job? Was it what you expected? Do you think you can handle it? Do you have the right attitude? Do you have the right personality to meet and work with different people every day? Every day is going to be an adventure. You know, you have an opportunity here to make a career in the moving business, and what a better way to spend with someone who's going to spend time with you and show you the ropes. This is your first steps towards working in a very specialized business where you look after all the customers' belongings, but you got to treat their belongings as if they were your own, listen to their concerns, and make them feel valued and important. We have values, and we do it right. Do your best, show you care, work together, find better ways, and treat others with respect. And that's what we do, because every day is different. Every customer is going to be different. We want to make sure that we make a good first impression with that customer. And having a little bit of knowledge, which you spent today, will certainly set you in the right direction. We have a mission statement, which is a higher standard of care. We don't want to be like the other movers down the street. We want to go above and beyond for that customer each and every day. And by doing the different things, like having a clean truck, being in uniform, having a smile on your face, that's what's going to make a difference. And that's what the customer's going to notice. Okay, I guess that's the end of the webinar. Are there any questions? Okay, well, thank you very much for listening. So if you have the opportunity and you have new staff, this is a great opportunity for them to watch and get a little bit of a gist of what it's like to be on the move. Thank you very much for your participation and have a great day.
Thank you.